Today we're test driving the Mercedes-Benz GLA 250. So the GLA launched here in November this year comes directly to compete with the BMW X1 and the Audi Q3. Although you might find it a little bit smaller in comparison, it's essentially an A-Class that's been grown slightly in size and now called a compact SUV by Mercedes-Benz. So where styling is concerned, you've got an AMG body kit all around, 19-inch wheels, Mercedes-Benz intelligent light system in the front, and if you notice, the car itself has been lowered comparatively against the GLA 200 for example, because it's an overall sportier stance. So enough about the styling, let's see what's under the bonnet. Okay, so let's look under the hood. Here, we've got a Mercedes-Benz turbocharged 2.0 litre engine, which is paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Output figures for the car are 211 horsepower and 350 Nm of torque. But you've also got to remember that you've got a 4-matic all-wheel drive system, which, as we know, can cleverly split torque between the front and the rear wheels when needed. So let's look inside the car. So getting into the back, it's not that easy because one thing if you notice, the doors don't open very wide. Once you do get in, space is relatively good compared to something like a CLA 200 which has a very low sloping roof. Headroom's much better in here. Legroom with the front seat adjusted to my driving position. It's still quite decent space. So with the seats, you've got nice AMG style seats. They've got red stitching on them, very sporty. You've got Alcantara here. You've got a nice armrest over here if you want, and you can put in your cups there. In the middle here, where the transmission tunnel runs through, yes, legroom's a bit messy, but it's sort of compensated by a bunch of cubby holes here. There, you've got a 12-volt charging socket over there, and it's not too bad back here. So let's get in front. Hey guys, so we're back now and driving the GLA 250, and first impressions out of the box is that it's so much more comfortable to be in than say an A250. Of course, the A200 and the GLA 200 gets a slightly softer, more compliant chassis setup. This one has a sport suspension, but however, it's been tuned to be a lot more comfortable than it was in the A250 for example. Where steering is concerned, this uses Mercedes-Benz's direct steer system. This one's a nice balance and it actually switches the ratio of what's needed from your steering input to sort of match how fast you're going and how quick you need the wheels switching direction. Interior-wise, no strangeness here. You get pretty much everything you've seen in a A-Class and a CLA class, but some unique touches, like for example, the air conditioning vents have these unique surrounds. Steering wheel is nice, feels good in your hands. You get the red stitching from the AMG kit. The seats are really good, they hold you nicely in place. Where lateral movement is concerned, you're cushioned in quite well into your space. Performance-wise, 211 horses, 350 newtons is a lot to play with. You definitely don't need it all the time, but for when you need to overtake, engine winds up, we go. As you can see there, one of the downfalls of Mercedes-Benz's dual-clutch transmissions, that it takes a little bit longer than we'd appreciate to actually get you off the line. Where the shifts themselves are concerned, they are very, very smooth, going from second to third, third to fourth and whatnot. But where traffic's concerned, dual clutches never have a good reputation of being any kind of comfortable, and it's the same case here. I guess it's one of those traits you just can't avoid with a dual clutch. But they are fast, so when you need it, burst the power, drop a gear, we're third right now, off you go. If you do find the dual clutch transmission a bit lazy to get you off the line quick enough to your liking, you can always put it in a sport mode, which we can try right now. So you've got Eco, Sport and Manual mode. You can put it in sport mode and see how well we get off this line. So again, traffic light, Eco start stop takes over, green light, go. Revs climb all the way to 6,000 and we're doing 100 just like that. You've also got pedal shifters if you want. Not too much practical use for every day, but when you're feeling a bit naughty, why not? $270 grand is what's asked of a GLA 250 right now, specifically the one that we're driving. And while it may seem like a lot, it's, to be fair, you get an AMG kit all around. You've got AMG wheels, 19-inch wheels, you've got AMG seats, you've got a 4MATIC all-wheel drive system, you've got 211 horses, 350 newtons to drive every day. You've got really good sound system, build quality isn't that bad, and we don't think it's that bad a deal. But if you're looking for something a bit more affordable, of course, there's always the GLA 200. If you want something more, there's the GLA 45 AMG, which is definitely worth the shot. That's it for our test drive review today. Hope you liked our review of the GLA 250.